It's your boy Noto, coming to you more videos, coming to you more content, man. And in today's video, man, I'm gonna talk about why you should not lead with money to get women. You can't lead with money to get women, guys. Now, we both know, all of us know that when it comes to money and women, that's just not something that's supposed to go hand in hand when it comes to human interaction. With somebody that you want, guys. You know that that's not a good way to try to get her attention. Leading with your wallet is only going to make her want one thing, guys, and it's your money. It's just plain and simple. She only going to want your money. You got to stop leading off of money. Stop having that in your hand, expecting others just like you just because you bought a bag. Just expecting her to like you just because you got her nails done. Just expecting her to like you just because you got her hair done. Whatever the case. Just because you bought her a car. In many cases, a lot of guys buy her a car and still feel like this chick is gonna like me just because I just bought her a car. Guys, you gotta understand, leading with your wallet ain't the way. I'm gonna tell you that now. And that's coming from experience. Leading with your wallet ain't gonna do nothing but drain you of your resources or whatever you're giving up monetarily. It's gonna drain you, and then you're gonna end up being messed up psychologically when you find out that she doesn't like you and only the things that you do for her. But the thing is, you receive your own type of validation by the reaction that she ends up giving you when you end up buying her something. So in some type of way, it makes you feel like you're doing something because she feels excited, or she's going to end up doing some type of favor for you just because you bought her something. You feel me? But that ain't nothing but a psychological mind game that's really being played on ourselves, because we're the one that's administering it. When we're buying her something, we're creating our own dopamine effect for us to feel good about her reaction to us buying her things, and that's what's going to create a repetitive addiction. It's almost like an addiction, guys. So when you're sitting there buying her stuff and just feeling like, oh, this is what makes her happy, and this is what's going to make me happy, and this is going to make things work for us, that's not the way to go, guys. Now, if you're just going to be tricking, that's just tricking. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about if you're just tricking, you're just tricking. I'd rather you trick if you just gonna do that. But if it's a woman you know you like and you want to deal with, and you lead with your wallet, guys, that ain't the way to go, guys. I'm telling you now. And I have examples. I've known dudes that spent money, did all kind of things, then went in, took the mother in, took the girl in, took in the kids into his home, all kind of stuff. Bought her up, kind of somewhat bossed her up. And she still stepped out on with the kids in the house. See what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. And I don't want guys like y'all to be in those types of situations, because I've seen types of situations like that. I've seen guys, I had women that want to come deal with me, want to come and get with me, even when those dudes are doing stuff for money, for her monetarily. They'll end up buying her stuff, taking the money that he gave her, the bottles that he bought her, and come sharing with me. It's been times that I've seen that. That's how I know I've been that guy. I've been on both sides. I've been the dude that marinate the girl for the dude. Being took her out, bought her drinks at the club and bar. She go off, give me a kiss on the cheek or something like that. And then next thing you know, you find out she out of old boy house. I've been through that. I've been on both sides. I've been the old boy. So you gotta understand that, guys. Leading with your wallet ain't gonna do nothing but lead you to heartbreak. And even if you ain't putting your heart into it, you know deep down, bro, she's not liking you for you. That's for sure. That's for certain. Because if you know that if you stop doing this for her, that she ain't gonna mess with you, you know it. If you don't buy it, she not gonna mess with you. And you feel like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. You need to get out of that mindset, guys. Because that ain't gonna do nothing but lead you down the drain and lead you in a worse place than you was before. Because think about it. Before you even met her, you had all your resources and you had everything. You could have used that to up yourself. Get a gym membership. Take care of yourself. Get your swag right. Do things You need to focus more on attracting than to try to play the shiny object syndrome. Now, there's nothing wrong with trying to use the hypergamy or whatever against the, you know what I'm saying? Just using it as some type of bait, but don't just go out there and just try to hand it out to them like, oh, I'm gonna do this for you. I done seen guys have pickup lines talking about, oh girl, you don't know what I could do with you. And one of the worst things I done heard, like, bro, he went on the boat. This dude talking about something. The girl rejected him at the club, outside the club. We was walking out. He talking about something. Oh, I guess she rejected him or whatever. He talking about something. He don't talk to his homeboy saying, oh, she missing out on this merchant semen money. I'm like, come on, man. Bro, that should not be a flex. That is not a flex, guys. And I'm going to tell you this once, and I ain't going to say it again. Lead with your wallet ain't on shit, guys. That ain't nothing. I'm gonna keep on saying that, because what are y'all gonna talk about? Any female that you deal with, that you dealing with your wallet, most likely is always gonna lead to her saying, buy me this, buy me that. What we going to do? Always gonna end up being something around you spending your money on her. And guys, you don't want to be in that situation. Trust me, that shit don't feel good after a while when you just know it. And then the thing is, when you're working on yourself, what you gonna notice is you're gonna end up seeing females that ain't exhibiting that type of behavior. So you sitting there giving this woman money, but these other women ain't asking you for nothing, but still just want your attention. And just as bad or even better than the chick that you dealing with and all this stuff with. So that's my stove. I'm cooking my tilapia in there. See, I just came from the gym. But anyway, getting back on subject, guys. You gotta understand that there's chicks out here that will deal with you. Not even always deal with you. That'll be on your corner, bro. That'll be a part of your program. You can't just sit there and settle for leading with your wallet, leading with that dollar, man. Cause that dollar ain't gonna get you as far as someone liking you for you, liking you, attracting them, you just within yourself, not nothing superficial. Most likely with your sex appeal, most likely with your body, most likely with having her lust after you was way better than giving her some money and she just gave you some okay, here you go, sex. I'm telling you now, everything is so much better, bro. I've been on both ends, so I can't just sit there. Y'all can't just be like, oh, you look at him, he's this and that, man. I don't want to hear that shit, man, because I done been on both ends. But anyway, it's your boy Noto. Come and see with more videos. Come and see with more content, man. And remember, guys, anybody can improve themselves if you're willing to work at it. I'm out.